Gemini, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast readings. This is for the week of December 23rd. Guys, pre-eclipse season. We're wrapping up 2019. Thank you, goodness. And guys, I'm just super excited for this new year and all the energy it's bringing. If this is your first time watching me, thank you so much for joining. And if it serves you or resonates with you in some way, please like or subscribe below or share it with someone you feel this can serve. All right, guys, new moon energy is coming up. It's vision board time. It's focus time. And we're just looking for guidance for this upcoming week just to see for the energy of Gemini. So this can be your sun, your moon, or your rising. So please be sure to check all three to have a complete idea of the energy forecast for you this upcoming week. All right, let's get into it. Guidance for the energy of Gemini. Deep breaths, everybody. These cards are kind of tight for the energy of Gemini. And one more. Ooh, I'm going to get a clarity card here. Let's see. Ooh, that one wants to come up. Okay. Ace of Wands, the Death card, Seven of Wands, Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, and the clarity card is the Eight of Coins. For you, Gemini, this is an incredible week, but it's a balance. When you have the Ace of Wands, it's so funny, Libras had the same thing in the beginning. You guys really are meant to be embarking on not the same old. I feel, Gemini, that maybe you guys have seen this. I mean, all of us, right? But this year has been really in your face, Gemini, of like the same patterns, the same story, different faces, different places, but the same energy. And you're over it. You're like, crap. I think 2019 was a real eye-opener of like, I found myself here again. Here I am again. I thought I was doing better. I thought I was doing this and I was doing that. And same shit, different day. And you guys are done. You're done. You're done. Over with this pattern. With the Ace of Wands, you're meant to be literally moving, not just physically moving. New jobs, new locations, new people, new projects. Everything needs to be brand new. It's a new challenge, a new experience. You're done recycling. It's almost like toxic, the level of toxicity here, that this pattern, and you're over it. This week, you have the Death card and the Seven of Wands. The Death card, of course, is its endings. It's like this cycle is done. The thing is, for you, Gemini, when you have the Seven of Wands, you are going to have to be very conscious in acting in accordance with the lesson. So, it's one thing to know it here, like, oh crap, there's my pattern of this, and that. But it's another thing to walk it. It's another thing to embody it, right? This is for all of us. If you know that, an example can be, you have a hard time being vulnerable. You have a hard time expressing emotionally. You might have a hard time not overthinking. And you might have noticed that some patterns have really affected your relationships and your life and your work or whatever. This week, you're going to be given a great opportunity to really put those lessons into play. Maybe because it's the holiday week, if you celebrate, maybe you're going to be a little bit more social as a result, but you're really being asked to stand in your power, claim your personal power, and really be like, enough. Done. I'm not going to allow this boundary to be crossed. I am no longer going to engage in this. I'm going to speak, walk my talk. The Eight of Cups, you guys, it's a theme here. You guys are walking away. You're walking away from a way of life that doesn't serve you, like genuinely you, not your ego, not your pride, you. All that glitters isn't gold. All of us at some point feel like when we have this, this, and this, or I'm with someone that allows me to be like this, and this, then I'll be happy. And you recognize that those situations, scenarios, environments actually didn't make you happy. They didn't help you. They didn't support your growth. They didn't feed you. And in a way, you didn't feed yourself. That when we stay in places we know aren't good, in a way, we're hurting ourselves. And the Eight of Cups is like, that there's something better. You know that you can be happier, more fulfilled, but it does require change. It requires change, guys. And it's exciting. Thank goodness change is the only constant. Imagine when things are crappy. You guys are really being guided to follow your passion, to live the lessons, so not to repeat, to walk away from environments, especially emotionals. This can be relationships of all kinds, friends, lovers, family, being able to walk away from a way of life or certain people that don't really serve you. They might look good, but it doesn't make you feel good. and you're done, guys. You're done. You have the High Priestess, and when you have the High Priestess with the Death card, there needs to be a lot of downtime in terms of your own. And I'm not talking about overthinking. I'm talking about decompressing, surrendering. That's not Netflix or YouTube. That's you being able to sit in prayer, sit in surrender, sit in meditation, be outside in nature, ground out the energy, because there's going to be so much renewal and clarity and intuitive insights that come in this silence. And silence is not overthinking. Silence is you attempting to grasp and understand from your own level of logic, which is limited. So we need to surrender to open up to greater things. And when we're in those silences, those really good deep sleeps, we wake up or we have these epiphanies and resolutions. You have the 8 of Ariel, you're learning about yourself. You know, like you can learn things, but it's until you put it into practice that you really grasp it. Like someone could tell you how to work an application, but until you jump in there, learn the ins and outs, really put it into play, that is when it gets smacked into the subconscious. Just like learning to drive, right? At first it's like, whoa, you can study all the books, but until you get behind the wheel and really feel and learn it, that's when it begins to stick. Done is the time of just mental recognition. Now it's playbook time. And as you put this into practice, man, gems, you are going to be given so many opportunities, not just with relationships, but with career, with experiences that are going to be new and fresh and are going to resonate at the level of your new actions. Actions trump everything else. Pardon using that term. You can visualize all day long, you can affirm all you want, but action, it's a mixture of the visualization, the affirmation, and movement. The universe, that's gonna stop everything. This is why if you really want this change, we need to start embodying it. The healing process, this death process, it's gonna be assisted by you walking that talk and really living it. And yeah, it's gonna be a little uncomfortable, but man, is it gonna be worth it, because it's actually gonna bring to you the very thing you're looking for. You really are in a deep process of self-learning, self-discovery, and putting it into play. The 8 of Coins is not just about learning about yourself, it's about training, right? Like when you go to the gym, you don't expect to be all buff day one. You realize it has to be consistent work, consistent, energy and contribution of your thoughts and all your intentions to really make this something real, gems. And this week you're going to be given that opportunity, and you're going to have to step up and be like, you know what? An opportunity is going to arise, and it's going to give you the chance to be, yes, I'm going to go for it because I know going for it's what I want, but it's also going to require me to be that better version of myself, to put away this pattern, I'm freaking done, and to really embrace this newness. I hope this serves you, Gemini. If you would like an extended reading or a reading in general, my link will be down below. Otherwise, have a beautiful holiday week, and I will see you next week for next week's readings.